Okay, coming back on this concept of EVM, EVM is pretty old and it's pretty interesting also. I think they made it very simple and straight rather other formats. There are a few formats other than this available in the market. Some certain things are very tough to understand. Okay, let's start here. In fact, I've given you formulas at least 1 or 2 days before to read it. Let's understand the concepts first. You can see here, they use a word called original plan. Okay, now there is a plan here. This is a plan. Let's imagine in the month of January, this project starts. And in the month of December, the project has to end. So we have made a plan. When you see PV stands for planned value. We make a planned value for the month of February, March, April, May, June or July here, August, September, it goes on, and finally reaches here. It's a planned value. Plan. It's a line of plan. And finally, when you reach here, it's an overall budget. The overall budget, let's imagine it is $10,000. Few minutes back, you saw something called cost baseline, right? It's nothing but budget at completion. If you see here, budget at completion. I think now the cost baseline makes some sense what you read there. Now remap with what you learned there. A cost baseline, that is budget at completion. Now, PV stands for planned value, the whole line. And the last dot, the overall budget is called 10,000. So it will be like 1,000 here, 2,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, becomes 10,000. I think it makes sense. Now, when they show a point like this, it's a as of today. As of today, we are here. As per the planned value, we are here. Let's imagine it's a month of what we are, August. August, we are here. Okay, this is the original plan. Now let's see the actual. What is the Shriram original and actual? See, to run a program, there will be some original, there will be actual. For example, today, in the 4 hours of program, I may have some original plan when I have to start the formula calculation. But actual will be slightly different. I may be playing some video, I may be talking some philosophy. Sometimes question answer session, you would have thought 2 minutes, it will go to 8 to 12 minutes. You would have given extra 10 minutes there. So it will differ. You cannot tell that I will go exactly by this line. It may not work, right? If I have to work that way, I have to keep everybody mute, no questions, only explanation, one-way traffic. It won't work. Project is two-way, all will happen. So how do you manage? It's called actual. If anybody has a doubt in this area, look at your real life. From morning to till night, you would have planned something, but that day something else will happen. This is what reality. How it happens? It happens because of EEF, because of OPA, because of risk factors. A lot are there. So that's the reason things will change. Okay, now let's come back here. Now what happened is, this is the plan line and the end is BAC, budget at completion. Now we are talking about this point of time. Now your senior management comes to you and asks you, Shriram, I know that you made a good plan of $10,000 worth. And I know you started the project by January end and work is going. I know today is August 25, 2023, August 23. Now, can you tell me where your project is? If somebody asks me, what I'll do is, I'll start looking at what happened so far from the day one. When I look from day one till today, I will see AC. AC stands for actual cost. Up from January till August, how much I have spent. Out of 10,000, I would have spent around 4,000 for the work to be completed. If 4,000 spent, I will have balances 6,000, right? 6,000. Now what I have to do is, I have spent 4,000, but how much of work got completed? I'll come back here. See, this money calculation made for the work to be completed within $10,000. But that doesn't mean that you will complete exactly 10,000. Can go high, can go down because of these factors of EEF and OPA. Now, I'm looking my inventory. I'm looking my segment, what it is. I know that I have spent 4,000. How do I know? I'll go to my finance team, ask them what happened. They'll tell me, Shriram, we have 10 resources reporting. Every week they work 40 hours. 40 hours into number of dollars. This much of money we paid as a salary. Okay, then what? Last month we got good amount of cement packs from this country. We have to pay this much of dollars. Okay. Then what else? We have procured some computers from third-party vendors. So we have to pay some lease money for it. We paid it. Okay, great. So good man, you tell me that 4,000 has been spent. Can you tell me, are we exactly completed $4,000 worth of work? That guy asked me. I'll tell him that, hold on, I will check and come back. Now, I'll put a point here. Money what you spend doesn't mean that you will get the exact value for the money in the market. Up to this, just halt. Now, I'm going to take your next segment. Why we are doing this control cost or the cost calculation is, what if we cannot complete the project in $10,000? What will be the new budget? What will be the forecast? What will be the forecast? When you do the forecast, that's going to be called as EAC. EAC stands for estimate at completion. I'll remind you, BAC stands for budget at completion. What if we go something beyond or less? That's going to be called as estimate at completion, right? Up to this, if you understand this term, enough. I'll explain in the next graph. For now, up to this, you got a word. What is PV? What is BAC? What is actual cost? What is EAC? If you understand up to this, you are pretty good. And there is a term called ETC, estimate to completion. From today till the new budget, how much I need money. And that gap is called ETC, estimate to complete.